Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Well, we have two magnificent people. I tell you what, the fragrance in here is magnificent.
Thank you, mate.
That's me. It's new.
It's not Karl, it's Sarah. Welcome to the studio for the first time in Sydney.
I know. I love that I'm finally here.
Yeah, you made
to
it.
you guys.
So long. I mean, we look at it. We have a list of celebrities and like Q scores, which you'd be familiar with, which is like a ranking within the industry. We've been watching you for about 3 or 4 years, and you've slowly made your way up.
Oh, great.
You hit the top 10, and we said get her in. So congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, I got here pretty quickly, I have to say, right, Karl?
Yeah, and look, I have done this with a few other women.
What's
few other
that?
co-hosts.
Wrap up of the week,
How many others? He's lost count.
hasn't he?
And I think this is going to be your biggest challenge, fellas. She's impressive.
She's wild.
She's imposing.
Can I ask?
She's also smart.
Yeah,
Look
that's...
out.
And
Look
a
out.
Collingwood supporter.
Yes, a Collingwood supporter. That's my great strength.
Anzac Day. How good was that?
Wasn't that something, Fitzy?
I know, he's an Essendon fan, you know.
I know.
That.
Yeah, I've been rubbing it in.
Sarah, by the way, is a very good drinker. She's from Victoria.
Yeah.
And just loves getting on the VB cans.
I like to put them away. The VB, the Melbourne Bitter, Carlton
Yep,
Draft.
really.
You name it. Yeah, I'm a draft girl.
Puts it away already.
Melbourne Bitter.
Lager lady.
The great pub beer.
Well, I'm from SA, so I'm West End Draft, which is highly flammable as well.
Shocking beer.
Sarah, what surprised you about the job? Like when you first got in there, did you think it would be a little bit more professional than it is?
Hey, what do you know?
What I want you to do, and I want you to think about this, and while we'll do this, I'm going to cue up a story here, but we started a segment a couple of years ago. Carlos, you got involved with this as well. Richard Wilkins stories that nobody knows about.
Yes.
Right? So I want you just to think, you've known Dickie for a while now.
Yeah.
We had a segment called Urban Dicks. This was the opener for it.
It's Dickie Wilkins, what do you know? Have you got a story? Give it a go. Who did he pick up? Who did he flick? Here's the mic, it's an Urban Dick.
But this was one of the greatest stories. On a red carpet, we got to speak to Toddy Goldsmith one night.
Oh, dear.
And we said, Toddy, just give us one story on Richard Wilkins. We love the man so much, and there's so many stories going around. What have you got for us? And this is what she had to say.
He took me out we went to Bali and we drank cocktails nude out on a catamaran on the water outside.
Toddy, I love you.
What?
Toddy, I love you. So, and they had the catamaran
And he's got
trip.
big hair.
And the catamaran trip ended with just a few more cocktails. And
Oh, yeah. And we went sailing around the Whitsundays. He's good fun.
nude again, or
Always nude.
okay.
Got to be nude.
You do, Dickie style.
Wow.
Catamaran didn't have a rudder, so every now and then Dickie had to re-steer the boat.
Just had to put his bintang in the water.
Those big hands, eh?
Yes.
That helps
Have
steer it.
you been around to his house yet? Apparently some of the parties
Not
around
like
there,
that.
Sarah, have been amazing.
It's not allowed anymore.
No.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's that
Off limits.
OH&S.
I don't know if you're joking,
There are too many tails.
because you can't tell Richard Wilkins to pull his head in. It's still the 80s, mate.
Whipper!
Yeah, it is. And last time we were there,
Yeah.
Carlos, Barry Humphries was there.
That's right.
Yeah, which was a special moment.
And Dickie was out, he had a sarong on, and the
least
sun
had
was
clothes
setting
on.
beautifully in the west as opposed to the east, and he had nothing on underneath, and I said, Dickie, whoa, and he goes, it needs sun too, Karl.
Like it's separate to him.
Like a lizard. Like a lizard.
Man, just perched on a rock.
Carlos, we haven't spoken to you since the Noosa lunch as well. We haven't heard anything from you. I mean, you haven't opened up about that yet. You want to do it now on the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie show.
It's so tempting, though, isn't it?
It's just a nah.
Agate Hastings Street, though.
Did you suffer from any injuries from that day? Or was it just there was no
Heartburn from too much
hamstrings?
pasta.
It's just a big fat nah.
Stefanovic described the incident as a big fat.
Silence with a nah.
So, okay. Now, it looks like you guys have written quite a bit here.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous.
We do our research.
You are the guests. You get to choose. Do you want to rap first or do you want us to rap first?
Ooh.
I think
no?
we'll definitely go first. Because in my experience
Makes me nervous.
with this kind of thing, you end on a high.
Okay.
And I'm looking at these guys' faces right now. We're definitely ending this show on a high.
That's a good point.
For you guys,
good point.
not me.
Ready to roar.
All right, so they're going first. We are actually rapping to Coiler Ray, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Feel that.
It's got a bit of Grandmaster Flash in there as well.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes I get nervous and start to stutter.
Okay. All right. He's ready.
He's off and flying.
We have got the magnificent Karl, Stefanovic and Sarah Arbo here from the Today Show. You can catch them every morning, but they are here for Wrap-Up of the Week.
And Kate Ritchie. I love it when you rap battle on Friday. Don't know how much that weather weighs. Escalator on at the buffet.
This is... Well, Karlos hasn't really proved himself too much yet. But he wants to go first. We're coming home. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We're bringing it home.
Okay, so, all right, you're going first, Karlos. Are you starting or is Sarah starting?
Nah, Karl takes the reins
Come on,
here.
Karlos! Let's do it!
Yo.
Come on!
You got this, buddy. What's that? Is that a goat?
Is it a light?
Sorry, Fitzy, I thought you died because you were doing radio and the dinosaurs were alive. You're like Pinocchio. Well, sorta. Every time you tell a dad joke, your legs get taller.
Oh! Yeah, good start.
That's why he's so bloody tall.
Whopper, you look good. Your rig gets my tick. You've had enough Ozempic to sink a ship. And it's not just the way you've lost around your tummy. Even your jokes are 50% less funny.
Oh, you can rap.
She's on fire.
Your hair meds are working, that is true. Your back hair's so thick a pet store tried to sell you. Look out, everyone, it's the rare Whipper Bear. The only thing you're good at is applying Nair.
Fitzy, I'm sure Whipper causes you some pain. Then I remember Fitzy's only got half a braid. He's left the other half in the Big Brother house, along with a spa full of something that just wasn't grouse.
Whipper thinks he should have been Gladiator. What? Gladiator, more like the defibrillator.
What?
And did I mention you're hairy? There's no doubt, because your mum got carpet burn when she pushed you out.
From me or from her? No, from me. Yeah, right. That was really attacking.
We smoked it.
Hey, that was better than I thought it would be.
Rolled it and smoked it.
Really
Roll gold, baby, right
Now
there.
pass it around.
The Gladiator.
Here we go. The defibrillator.
Oh, wait up. Can I just
Are you going first? You want me to go first?
Come on, big man, you can do this. Oh, yeah. Like.
Rapping. Sarah, I know how you got the gig on the telly. Your agent called you on your celly, but you were listening to Riddle Time and playing along. Your poor agent heard you wrong. He asked, what's a TV show you'd like to present? I said, What Happens Every Day, but Never Again. You knew what it was, but you wanted to say the answer to that riddle had to be today.
She's just got that.
How'd you go?
2 verses to get to that?
That was really good.
It was really
Really, I haven't finished. So while you crushed the riddle, you couldn't take back. Your agent heard today and signed the contract. Now you're stuck on a show that couldn't be looser, but the most professional it's been was when Karl was in Noosa. And Karlos, don't think you're getting off scot-free. This is no family dinner where you get ignored like Pete. So next time you're with Pup, and if you're ever in doubt, the new drinking rules should just be 6 and out.
Cricket reference.
That's a cricket reference. Involving Noosa, alcohol, and Michael Clark.
It's like a 2020.
I was pumped like a dog.
And I've hit that for
All right,
sex.
I'm about to go, but mine is... Oh, man, I'm rhyming with Medusa, which is... That's the only one
That's
I've
the only
got.
Noosa you've got.
Can't get looser.
Here we go. I say silly, but a lot say bravo. You really want to step up to the mic, Sarah Arbo? Karl is known as the lyrical valet. He smashed more raps than Whipper at a cafe. What? This team's slick. It sounds crisp, fresher than Liz Smiley's list. Seduces more than the god Medusa, and it packs more punch than a lunch in Noosa. You know this game. You've been around the block. Inform, emotion, laugh, shock. One piece of advice as a broadcaster: just make sure your ratings don't drop below Snackmasters.
Attacking,
That was
clever.
We were trying to work out what show was struggling on 9. So, and Tom said Snackmasters.
None of them.
Tom said, I can't believe they're bringing back another series that stinks.
It's my favourite show on night.
I love that show.
Thursday night.
From a snacky guy, I like that. Is it Thursday, is it?
Well, Tom, you've got to come up to the mic and make a decision, Tom. Come on.
Yeah, huge decision. I mean, God. Fitzy Whipper, old news. It goes to today.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I went a little bit off that decision. You want another chance to think about it, Tom?
It's clear as day, mate.
Maybe you want another 4 minutes at the start.
Yeah. I mean, what? I signed a contract for something cool. What? Today?
It's still going. Get out, both of you.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Carlos, this is about your fourth or fifth rap. You are a very good man. Thank you for doing that. Sarah, this was your first, and we'll get you back again. But congratulations, you're doing an amazing job, Sarah. Every morning on the Today
fun.
Show.
Yeah, fantastic.
You can catch these two beautiful people. Thanks,
Love you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Mwah, mwah.
Love you.
Put your tongue back in.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.